So today, we're not just talking about another talented young footballer. No, we're diving into the story of a teenager who has become the single most important piece in FC Barcelona's huge plan for a comeback. This is all about Lamine Yamal and how an entire superclub is literally being rebuilt around him. 1 billion euros. I mean, that's a number you'd expect for a country's GDP, not for a teenager's contract. And yet, that's the release clause we're looking at. It's a sum of money so massive, it's almost mythical. And it's designed to send one crystal-clear message to the entire world. He is not for sale, at any price.
So that really makes you wonder, right? Why would a club with the history and the sheer size of Barcelona stake its entire revival, its money, its identity, on the shoulders of one kid? Well, to figure that out, we've got to look at the strategy behind that mind-boggling price tag.
Okay, first up, let's break down what we're calling Barcelona's billion-euro bet. To really get why he's so valuable, we have to look at the contractual fortress the club is built around him. Because this isn't just a contract, It's a declaration for a whole new era. And if you look at the details, every single piece has a huge purpose. That contract running all the way to 2031, that signals he's the foundation for the next decade. That billion-euro release clause, it's basically an impenetrable shield, keeping mega-rich clubs away. And it all plugs into a brand new strategy. Build your superstars, don't buy them. It's a sustainable plan, and honestly, it was born out of pure financial necessity.
But this whole strategy is about something so much bigger than money. It's about identity, it's about the La Masia heritage, and it's about making sure everyone sees Yamal as the rightful heir to an incredible legacy.
Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets. I mean, come on, these aren't just names on a roster. They are the absolute pillars of Barcelona's golden era. And they all came from the legendary La Masia Academy. So by putting Lamine Yamal right at the end of this timeline, the club is basically anointing him as the next in this sacred line, the living, breathing proof of their unique football philosophy.
Exactly. Yamal's success is proof that the La Masia magic is still there, it's still potent. In an age where football is just dominated by billion-dollar transfers, his rise from their own backyard reaffirms everything Barcelona claims to be about: technique over brute force and football IQ that's been nurtured since day one.
All right, so that's the big picture stuff, but what does he actually do on the pitch? Let's get into his role as the on-field architect, because this is where you can really see that he is a generational talent. First off, his dribbling is already world-class. He can just glide through tight spaces like they aren't even there. But it's not just about the fancy footwork, it's his vision and his playmaking that are on another level. He just sees the game 2 or 3 steps ahead of everyone else, and he's so versatile that he can take apart a defense from anywhere on the field. That's an absolute dream for any coach.
And all of this has kind of evolved his role on the field. See, he's not your classic winger who just hugs the sideline. He's becoming what people call a half-space creator. He drifts into those really tricky pockets of space between defenders to connect the play and just shatter an opponent's defensive shape. It's a role that takes immense tactical smarts. A role, by the way, that another La Masia guy famously perfected.
And in a time when Barcelona's finances are, let's be honest, under a microscope, Yamal's genius on the field translates directly to security off the field. He isn't just a great player, he's the club's most important financial cornerstone.
Right now, his market value is estimated at over 200 million euros. Now think about this. As a homegrown talent, he cost them 0 in transfer fees. That means that entire value is pure asset on the club's books. He provides massive financial stability and helps them navigate those strict financial fair play rules. This right here, this comparison nails the entire strategic shift. The old way? Splash $200 million on a superstar. The new Barcelona way, with Yamal as the poster child, is to grow a 200 million euro star from within. It's smart, it's sustainable, and it turns their greatest strength, their academy, into their most powerful financial tool. Honestly, this could be the blueprint for other clubs.
But, and there's always a but, right? All of this, the money, the legacy, the hopes of millions of fans, it all comes at a cost. And that cost is an unbelievable weight of expectation on one very young man. This is the hero's burden.
I mean, the kid's already won the Copa Trophy and the Golden Boy Award, 2 of the biggest honors a young player can get. He's smashed countless youngest ever records, and every single award, every headline, it just confirms his incredible talent. But it also cranks up the pressure to be perfect, week after week.
And this all points to the single biggest danger in this whole grand plan: burnout. The club relies on him so much, the biggest challenge is just managing his minutes, protecting him from being overplayed, and making sure his physical growth isn't sacrificed for a quick win. The risk here is enormous.
So, Lamine Yamal is the symbol of La Masia, he's the financial solution, and he's the cornerstone on the pitch. He is, in almost every way you can imagine, the answer to Barcelona's problems. But that leaves us with one final and absolutely crucial question. Who is going to protect him from Barcelona's own expectations?